Hey guys, it's me, Gemini, or as you know personally, me as Jim. I've done a couple of videos on Instagram, some funny ones, some serious ones, but I haven't really got to talk to you guys about this whole quarantine thing. This one is specifically going to go to YouTube and Instagram, but especially for YouTube. So I'm going to try to get this done within a certain amount of time and try not to edit it at all. Just try to give you raw and unedited me. So I might mess up on some things. This is already my second to third take already, but here we go. Just to tell you, I do not believe 100% that we're in the end times, biblical end times, but I also believe that we're really close to it. But that's not for fear. That shouldn't make you afraid. Because belief in Christ gives you a hope that towards the end, there'll be the end of the world system of evil, of evilness going on in the world, and the beginning of God's kingdom, of Christ's holy reign, of heaven on earth. And that's for anybody that believes and anybody that is truly born again and saved. Now, see, there's been a debate going on for thousands of years for exactly what culminates of salvation. Is it works? Is it grace? Is it a mixture of works and grace? I personally believe that salvation is grace. But with that grace, you would want to do more for the Lord because it's such an amazing thing. So if it's truly salvation that you seek and that you have, there will be a mindset that changes in you, and it won't be automatic like that. Nothing's ever automatic. Trust me. Jesus 100% used the narration and the stories of the gardening and farming to show that growing up in the faith is not something that comes automatic. It's an ongoing thing. And those out there that struggle with the want and the desire to do good, you struggling with that just shows that you have been changed, that you want to do good. So sometimes we don't do good. So sometimes we don't do the right thing or what the church might consider to be godly. But the main thing is that you have a personal relationship with God. And that personal relationship with God helps you to have a great relationship with others. That's why we believe in the cross. Because think about it, it's a perfect between you and God, and then it's also between you and others as well. Somebody once asked Jesus, what is the best commandments? And Jesus said, love your God with all your heart and your mind and your soul and your strength, and love your neighbor as yourself. Now, of course, I paraphrased it, but that's just to give you some hope out there. Even if it seems like it's the end of the world, it does not mean that evil wins. Trust me, evil does not win. Goodness wins. The scripture says that God is love, and love conquers all. All right, I'm done with my preaching part. I needed to give a little it's going to be okay message, because it is. It's hard right now. This quarantine thing, Lord, I don't like it at all, To be honest, I am one of those people that love to get out there, go out and have fun, go out to see my friends, go out to movies, go out to lunch, or even have a nice picnic outside. But now, because of this quarantine thing, it's just not happening. A good percentage of businesses have shut down within my city, Modesto, California, and a lot of jobs that my family were doing are in jeopardy because of it. I don't want to get into the exact politics of it because it kind of sucks, the politics of it. But the quarantine is needed because I believe it's going to get much darker before it gets lighter. But just like how there is a light at the end of the tunnel, no matter how long that tunnel is, there always is hope. So, once again, I'm going preaching on this. I didn't mean to be very preachy. So, my big thing right now is dealing with the whole quarantine thing and still going to school. My school, Modesto Junior College, is now doing all remote online classes with all the classes, which tripped me out so much. I don't like it because I specifically choose face-to-face classes so that I can get up and go and get my body moving and be motivated. If I don't get up and go, then I have no motivation. I'm just be honest with you. I normally don't have motivation, but now, thanks to my good friends, I'm actually able to have some kind of motivation because I'm actually teaching my godson how to create a comic book with creative writing, character development and design, page layout, and ultimately drawing out the comic book and printing it out. So it's going to be really fun. I figured out days that we can do it and a schedule. I'm figuring it out as I go along, but I'm pretty much figuring it out. And that's going to help me get more motivated. And I'm going to start going to my mom's house, which is literally right next door to me. Thank God my mom is doing great. And since I'm not seeing anybody, I'm doing great. And from what we know, none of us have the virus. I still say quarantine is good, but I'm not a big fan of social distancing. But in small groups, it's fine, like 1 or 2 or 3, and that's fine. But the whole big group thing, I'm both kind of a mixture on it. I kind of like big groups, but then I don't at the same time. I don't know, I'm kind of weird. So, and I will tell you, right now, I'm having such a problem with my eye. I want to itch it right now, but the specialists say don't touch your face, especially your eyes, but I want to itch my eyes so bad. Oh, gosh. I'll probably do it after this video with my sleeve. Yeah, and I've noticed, I don't know if you guys noticed this, but it's been really cold. Oddly enough cold. Usually springtime in Modesto, California is warm. But it's been cold, really cold. I don't know. Maybe it's just the feeling of this thing over us. I don't know. I've been reading a really good book by this great writer named Heidi Hollis. I'll do a link in this video to her Instagram and her book, a really good book about spiritual warfare, about evil encounters with this phenomenon known as the Hat Man, which she coined back in the day. She actually copyrighted the name. And it's actually an entity that I used to see when I was a little child. And I used to be so fearful about it. I used to say, Mommy, don't let the bad man get me. But now I believe that he was a manifestation of fear itself. And it seems like with the book that that's been his mode of operandi. So I really believe now that fear has really gotten a lot of power. But see, goodness has a lot of power too. So mainly I want to say that I'm starting a new schedule. I'm getting my crap together. I'm starting to become an adult. And I guess there is some good things that come with the bad. So, well, there's always good things that come with the bad. So, all right, guys, that's my video. Hope you are encouraged. I hope you understand. I hope you know that you're not alone. None of us are alone. None of us are alone. We're all here, and God is here for you. And if you're a believer, God's there for you. The angels are there for you. The host of heavenly saints are there for you. You are so not alone. God bless you guys. Keep the faith, be vigilant, and be safe.